All right, so what's up, guys? Welcome to our second podcast of from right now. We'll be calling the Golden Podcast. We have a special guest today, Gavin. Former YouTube member. New, I don't know what we call our group now, but
Golden Man.
Golden Man.
The Golden Man. Yeah, the Golden Man.
We're gonna ask him a few questions. We're probably gonna answer some too as well. Yeah, we're just gonna, get in the mindset and the headspace of one of our good friends and see how this goes. So,
Okay, we'll start with the first question. Which of y'all is a FNAF fan?
Can answer his own question over here.
Gavin. I don't even like how that is.
Man, guess whose room we're in? A young man. This young fellow right here.
Yeah, I am, and then Gavin is too. We're both big fans.
Very, very big.
Very, very big. But yeah, Noah, he's a super fan. He actually plays all the games. He loves the series.
yeah, right.
He's actually been a follower since it first came out.
Right after I shoot myself, yeah. I really admire their fandom for FNAF, even though I tend to shit on it sometimes, and I think it's really cool that they're into like stuff like that. And yeah, that kind of clears up that. Most of the stuff that y'all have seen in the videos has been random stuff, like FNAF wise.
Who's most likely to get arrested?
Me? Me, because of my speeding. I was driving earlier and they probably noticed, but I was going a little bit past 100 just because.
Because he's like that, I guess.
Yeah. I let the intrusive thoughts win. 100's not that bad in some eyes, but 100's still 100. It was 40 more miles faster than the speed limit. So I would say me.
What would you say?
Probably Gavin.
I'd actually agree with you on that too.
Why? What are y'all's reasoning behind it?
I don't know, dude. Just something about you.
I think you're the most, between like us three at least, you're the most extroverted. That's not a bad thing, but
You just said I was like I'm the most likely to get arrested with.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
but,
not
bad because you're the most extroverted, so I feel like that would play a. Not saying like what specifically what you do, but might play a role in like how you get arrested.
You're more prone to probably get into a fight or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
I could be a little ridiculous, but
Of course, but
Yeah, you know how I am.
you know,
You know how I get.
I'd say yeah. So Gavin.
okay.
So for all the whoever wants a bad boy, Gavin's a bad boy.
Hey, man.
So,
I'm single and ready to mingle.
of course.
Let that be known.
Do y'all ever worry about losing each other?
Yes, all the time. Like this is my main group right here. I sometimes cry late at night while eating cookie dough ice cream and playing very sad Juice WRLD music in the background. I just cry buckets full of tears because I don't want to lose these guys. These are my homies. These are my breadwinners. They're my love. It's my fault.
We just force you to pay for our food. Yeah, how do you feel about it?
The question is that you ever
Do you ever worry about losing us?
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, as much as I love the guys, I don't really worry or think about it like that. I think the time that we have together, that's the time that we're meant to be together. And if we were to drift apart or if we were to fade off, I don't know. I think it'd be sad, but I wouldn't really be down.
You'd be more grateful than.
Yeah, and I think that's the way that I treat all my friendships right now. And it's crazy. My thought process on kind of that aspect has changed a lot, over these last few months. But
My mentality on it is kind of is there more I could have done? If I could have put more of an effort in, then I do definitely think that it's something, and I'd worry about that. But I'd honestly do a lot to make sure, we could stay on good terms or whatever. Certain specific people, especially, y'all three. But I do worry. Okay, what stresses you out the most?
I have to say just life right now.
Like your
That sounds a
current
little.
life?
That sounds a little wide.
Like currently?
Yeah, that sounds a little wild,
Little
wide,
broad.
a little broad, yeah. But I don't know how else to explain it other than that it's just life. Because everything feels so repetitive, it just stresses me out. All I do, like during the spring break right now, all I've been doing is just waking up, going straight to the gym, coming back home, taking a quick shower or eating, and then going straight to work. And that's been my like entire spring break, and it just felt so repetitive. It's been stressing me out. It's not like a bad stress. It's just like I don't know how to explain it.
You're not happy with how
Yeah,
stagnant things are.
I'm not happy with it. I wish I could be doing more.
I think what stresses me out like currently the most is like just I'm gonna be honest, I've been kind of like a little stress free lately, but like I think when I think about everything after high school and what's to come with like me, because I still like, I'm gonna be honest, I still don't have like the full idea of what or where my life is gonna go from then. There's a lot of like career wise, there's a lot of things I've been wanting to get into, while also like trying to stay focused on, you know, my dream in like, you know, that I've had for these last few years. And I don't know, just kind of like thinking about all of it and thinking like, shit, like we're like less than like 2 years away from that big change in our life. I think that's been like something that kind of like gets to me a lot. And yeah.
Honestly, my own like, it's my own head. You know, I'll stress myself out a lot. Nah, honestly, like, I can look stressed a lot, but I'm not really too stressed most of the time. I've been very, like you said, lax, kind of content lately. Of course, there's certain times where I do get a bit stressed, you know, I'll be specific, but, you know, I do get stressed at times. Like, one specific moment I can think of, I was playing basketball the other day. I played like complete ass for some reason, and that really got to my head, you know, and I don't know, it does something that was stressful. But I've kind of learned to just relax and let things happen. And if I can do something about it, then I'll stress over it. But if I really can't do anything about it, then, you know, why stress? What's a controversial artist you'll still listen to regardless of their recent scandals?
Kanye.
Or future scandals?
Kanye. A lot of people shit on him, and I see why, but honestly, he still got some banger music, especially the oldies. I really mess with his music. Maybe not him himself, but like, he still got some good songs. So I'm still gonna listen to him, whether people say he's like the worst thing to existence right now, or not.
I don't really know a lot of like, I don't know too many artists that are controversial. I don't really keep up with like a lot of artists like that, but like I kind of would agree with Gavin. I know he's like kind of the big one like to think about when this question's brought up. I still listen to him. I don't care. He still has many albums that I still listen to.
I don't really be caring about what artists do and shit. I mean, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure Noah and Gavin bumped R. Kelly a few times, you know.
And to answer Brandon's question, like to answer the question for Brandon was about to say like Chris Brown, because that's Brandon's favorite artist in general.
I love Chris Brown, dude. No, I don't really listen to any controversial artists, and if I did, I wouldn't care about what they do. As long as their music kind of slaps, I don't have a problem with it. But I do believe that there is a certain line that shouldn't be crossed. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot his name, Marilyn Manson, I think?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Wow, I still listen to him.
Okay. What's your confidence look like over the years? Gavin said.
Oh man, confidence looking like over the years. It's taken a huge increase as soon as we got to what? I think it was this year, our junior year. It took a huge like increase after winning Prince. After winning Prince during homecoming. Just started skyrocketing. Because before last year, I was in a huge thing, a huge horrible relationship, very toxic, and honestly, it just killed me in terms of energy, confidence, and just big fat depression. After last year, I started just taking a nosedive into everything, into mental health, my actual health. Yeah, I just took a nosedive into everything. But as soon as we got to junior year, I started hanging out with these guys a lot more. I started running. I started I started going to the gym. I started wanting to feel better mentally, physically. So I started going to the gym. I started eating healthier, taking care of myself. And then I started running for Prince during homecoming. And let me tell you, this man, he knows how to campaign. I didn't even have to tell him. He just took the poster off me, and he did God's work.
I got to work, man. You know?
Exactly.
I was really listening to Drake. You know, God's plan.
God's plan. Amen. God is great.
God is
Anyways,
good.
so thanks to him, thanks to Brandon Hernandez, I won Prince. And I'm also running again, so,
Vote Gavin.
vote me.
Prom Prince.
I'm Prince. I'm good.
Noah?
My confidence in myself has always been really weird. I've always been really confident in myself, but at the same time, most times, or in my past, really insecure about myself. It kind of balanced out, and a lot of the times, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but I think this year has really changed for the better, confidence wise. I would say I'm a lot more confident in myself in anything that I've done, anything that I do, anything that I say. I'm a lot more sure of what I believe and what I just how I carry myself in general. And I'm still working on it too. I can't even lie, there's still a lot of flaws and insecurities within myself, but I think overall it's something that has slowly gotten better over the years. But yeah, but I've always been the shit since
I knew this was coming.
But
Always been him since middle school.
yeah, no, since elementary.
Okay.
But Brandon.
Point of cakes, my confidence has always been horrible. I have zero self-confidence. I mean, it's gotten better. But you look at me freshman year.
Man, glow down.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna put a
guys.
picture
I know.
right here.
I don't look as good as I used to. Ladies, I'm sorry. I know.
We actually have our editor put in a picture right here. His own cover up nowhere real quick, just to put
Just to show greatness.
You could also show my ID.
Yeah.
That picture.
Oh, with the picture I made, yeah.
The freshman one, yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all saw me freshman year, dude. There's no reason a guy like that, the way I look, should have any confidence. And then even sophomore year, acne was actually horrible. Weight was still a problem for me. Just again, very low self-esteem, very low confidence. This year, I've kind of done better with it. Tried to be a little more confident within myself. I still don't really have it, but I think having low self-esteem kind of pushes me every day to just do better, be better.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, I know that body, the way that you feel about your body and how you dress and all that stuff, it all adds and contributes to how you carry yourself in a whole. But yeah.
How has your thought process just on everything and certain things, changed over the years? Motivation, whatever you want to say. Just how's your thought process changed over the years? Has it evolved in certain ways? Has certain goals changed and all that?
I'm not too sure, actually. I want to say that it's definitely gotten better. Can you stop? Can you break that with your mouth?
No, I'm good.
It's definitely gotten better over the years. As of right now, I definitely think more highly of myself in a lot of aspects, actually. Looks, body, IQ. Let's say thank you. Never mind. Let's take that part out. I definitely, I have a lot more consistency in everything that I do. I'm not just half-assing everything. It's like before I wouldn't really care like how people would think of me, or I still don't, because you know you gotta keep it like that in order to improve. But before I would think that I would think about what people think of me as a person in both looks and just like how I present myself. Because last year I didn't really care. I was just like really bummy all the time. I had a lot of hair actually. If I have my ID,
We'll put it on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I just ended up losing all self-respect for myself last year. But this year is the comeback. It's the comeback season. So next year gonna be me and my greatest. Oh, for now at least. Like a J. Cole song. It's comeback season. I don't think that's his actual song, but you know, whatever.
It's the
Yeah,
no,
whatever.
it's the off season.
It's the off season. Damn it, whatever. You get my point. But anyways, this is comeback season. It's time where I'm improving myself. Just gotta be better. Do better, be better.
I think my like what the question was thought process, right? I think it's changed like in every way possible. I've learned, or I've been learning to accept a lot of the relationships in my life, like friendships and stuff like that, and things that I can't control. Not necessarily that one, but things that I can't control, and that, you know, just learning to like accept things for as they are, and just trying to pursue better, not for anyone else but myself. And I think like I've also like just learned a lot individually and stuff, and to sum it all up, my thought process has really changed dramatically. And like I was gonna say, like all of the guys, like I said, have all taught me something individually about myself and about like life, and you know, I would say they played a big factor into the way that I think now. And yeah, I would say like with every day or with every year that comes, I get, you know, I would like to believe I get better as a person, wiser as a human being.
I can kind of say the same. I mean, y'all have seen me like change over the years. Noah's definitely seen my thought process. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Y'all, we were just talking about it earlier. Like sophomore me and freshman me would beat my ass for the way I think in the league.
Yeah,
I
something.
mean, if they could.
Yep.
Freshman me, we're out of breath.
And he'd sit on you. End of story.
Yeah, Brandon would not be able to fight back.
You can't. You wouldn't bench him.
I couldn't bench him. Well, actually, no, yeah. I
No, he
couldn't bench him.
can't.
Yeah, what if I threw like a cupcake?
No. Okay, never mind.
A little Twinkie.
He thought he could argue that.
A little Twinkie.
You know, I got a little Nutter Butter, sour gummy worm.
Dude, he's gonna have it in his pocket for the rest of the.
I really like. I'm gonna say this. Me and Brandon had this conversation a while back of what year Brandon was our favorite, and I said freshman year Brandon because, you know, he was really motivated to become better and to better himself, and he took after a lot of inspiration. You know, as he was saying earlier, when we had our own discussion about Rocky, and you know, back then when he was a really big fan of EDP, I think like it all kind of just.
Yeah. Next question, right?
yeah.
These are for Gavin.
Well, next question.
Since they're the guests, you know, I
Alright.
wanted to give you.
We got 2 questions for you.
All right.
What made you run for Prince?
Like,
Oh.
both homecoming and like now as prom.
So-
Around the corner.
For running for Prince during homecoming was really just a it was really just an impulse move. I am in choir, and my choir teacher, she was doing this little thing where she was like, all right, she just grabbed a little booklet. She looked at my class and was like, who wants to run for Prince?
Keep going.
And she looked at the juniors, because she doesn't have any juniors. It's just me and another kid, I think. Or I think a few other kids. I don't remember. But she looked at me and the other juniors. And nobody else stepped up. And on a whim, I just raised my hand. Like,
Bro, just was him for that day.
I'm good. So it was really just an impulse thing that led to a bunch of other impulse moves that caused me to win. So it was really just by luck and by pure chance that I happened to win and, run for Prince. The second time around, so right now, I'm just trying to be like Miles, honestly. Miles is my biggest inspiration.
Shout out to Miles, man.
Shout out to Miles Moxley. He's going 3 for 3 right now. I want to follow in his footsteps and try and go 2 for 2. Sounds a little cocky, but let me be me, okay? Let me live a little. So really, just following in Miles' footsteps, trying to go 2 for 2. And of course, during senior year, I'll be trying to go 3 for 3 and then 4 for 4. Make it a Wendy's meal, 4 for 4. Anyways, so yeah, it's really just impulse the first time around.
What is the most
That was my
fun
fault.
experience you've had with the guys? Funnest, because no one really.
Since you've been with us. Like since we've been a group.
That's more of a,
I have a few questions about
how do I say? That question,
I don't want.
it's hard to answer.
You're putting words into my mouth.
Rather put it.
They just say Gavin's feet.
That's what I've been doing.
Now you're doing this shit again. Here we go again. This is Gavin talk. Let's get back to Gavin speaking. Gavin?
You keep going.
Right. So, what was the question? Oh, funnest moment. But
Yeah.
I can't. It's hard to answer that question. Okay, Brandon, please.
Funnest moment.
I don't have a problem with it.
It's hard.
So, funnest moment. That is a too specific of a question for me. So I'm just gonna make it a little more broad. Just like no. I wouldn't say I have a funny or most funnest moment, but I have fun moments, like moments that I really enjoy. Like right now, making this video, making this podcast. These are the moments that I live for. The moments I enjoy, like the time I love spending with the guys. Just us being dudes, us making videos, Buddy, please.
Keep going.
So really, yeah, like I said, it's just these moments that I live for, like hanging out with the guys, us making videos.
We have ways we can do fun.
I love the
And
quality
we can
time.
all answer it because it's shorter question or answers. So it's kind of like a speed round from the
Okay.
What was the most what video did you have the most fun? The funnest time?
Oh man, the cake video. Oh, going back in the past a little to when we were all whole. We made this cake video for whose birthday was it again? Ant's, right? Yeah, Ant's birthday. We all decided to team up with each other, or make different teams, and we all decided to do a cake battle. And who was it that won? Man, we had I'm not gonna lie, even though we lost, me and my partner at the time, we made the best cake.
Dude, no, ours was bomb. We shouldn't have lost.
You're right, it did bomb.
We shouldn't have lost. Let's be real. We shouldn't have lost. Anthony screwed us over.
Mine
And he
was the
literally,
best.
Anthony said, remember, he said that we won.
Yeah.
We made a FNAF cupcake. And it was amazing.
Oh, that was me and you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we did. We should have won, even though we lost. I don't know how that happened, but we made that FNAF cupcake for Chica.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I put my heart and soul into that.
I
was doing
I
these.
just still didn't look pretty.
Yeah, I was doing all these tricks. I made some eyes. I made some eyeballs. I made the black. What's it called? The iris.
Yeah.
I don't know. I made the iris. I made everything, and I put them in the freezer to freeze a little bit, so it's easier to mess with, and to put on the actual cupcake, so it just doesn't break and crumple all over us. Anyways, I was putting on all these tricks, and still, to no avail, we lost.
No?
We got one ring right here for when I won the bowling match for Gavin's birthday party. We have one ring right here for when I won the cake off with Tony. And then my favorite video, the one that we just did, we have another ring here for the Mavs championship game that my
Mavs in
team
for
won.
the win. Mavs in for the win.
And I would say that is
Rockets
my favorite video to film that we've ever done so far. And I know that's a hard thing to say because we've been doing videos for at least we've been doing this for a few years now, but I've got to be honest, I enjoy the day so much. To have most of my best friends be there and participate and be a part of something that was like that planned out and that big for me. It really meant a lot for like everyone that day, like meant a lot to me, and I think that's like shown like what I've always wanted my group of friends to be. It's one of those moments that really makes me feel like Michael Jordan.
Okay.
And Brandon over here is like my Charles Barkley because he has no rings. He's got no rings. I don't want nothing in the videos. You know, and I have 3 right now, 3-peat. So Brandon, what was your favorite video to film?
Brandon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I personally love filming most of the Among Us thing with like Tony and
our first video.
Guys. Yeah,
I love that one.
It was our first video.
But if I was seeing like the most like, because I'm thinking time period, the most enjoyable time, and I'm surprised you didn't mention this, but I really believe it was the beginning of the summer.
Back in freshman year.
No,
Or sophomore year.
or after sophomore year, coming into junior year for us. That summer, that 1 week where you are down here spending the night at my crib, like every night, I think
The whole week, yeah.
honestly, like I would honestly give up a lot just to relive that week again.
When you mentioned it, yeah, I agree with you 100%.
You know, I enjoyed it so much, and it was just such a fun overall experience.
Yes, I agree with him 100%. That was the most incredible time of my life leading up to junior year. I think that's when everything started, like me. I think that's when I started making a comeback, was that 1 week of summer, just hanging out with these guys, making that Among Us video. Yeah, that was beautiful. Speaking of, go watch it.
And are we done with the questions? Or?
I think, yeah, we can just
And to end the video off, since it is Gavin's podcast, vote for Gavin for Prince.
Oh.
You know,
Start flexing.
hopefully this video gets put out before that.
I need to put on more masks.
And,
Flexing me, so I'm not the only one.
thank you for being on the show with me today and with us today.
Puts his bicep in my
You
face.
know, I think we should take a moment to just appreciate Gavin as a friend, and just everything that he's done for us as a group. Because
We're basically like their sugar daddy right now,
exactly
paying for their food.
Yeah. You know, thank you for sticking it out with us and being our friend for so long.
So, man, really, I appreciate you sticking it out for us.
I'm never taking one for the team again.
You've already done it too many times, brother.
All right, you guys. Peace out.
Amen.
Love you all. Appreciate you all.
Again, vote.
Go for Gavin. We'll see you. Bye.